Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be going over a couple of trades I took and plans going forward. So the reason why I haven't posted for like the past couple of weeks was because I've been extremely busy. So for about a month ago or about that area, I was extremely busy with a lot of personal stuff, so I didn't have a lot of time to put in trades, so I didn't really have anything to make a video about. And I've slowly started to go back into trading once more since I started to have more time to myself. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna be going over 5 trades. 3 of the trades I took were pretty much just gambling trades. It wasn't really anything based on any analysis. It was just me going off the market and milk thing that says overbought or oversold, and just determining what I want to do by that metric, which is really stupid because I have no analysis backing that. So literally, that's just gambling and not actually trading. But this week, I actually took 2 trades that were based off analysis. So actually, this week, about Monday, I had a USD CAD trade that I was looking at. So for this trade, everything was showing a buy. Like my strategy was showing me that was a buy around this area, and I wanted to enter, but it was a Monday, and like one of my rules of trading is that I should not, like I don't enter on Mondays. Although it was showing me a buy, I decided not to enter. Fast forward the next day, price went up like this much, so I saw that, and obviously I got a little emotional because I missed out on that trade. So the next trade that came by, I instantly took it. So that one was a USD trade for like a short-term buy. As you can see, that trade didn't last long because the price eventually ended up dropping a lot. But yeah, that trade of course did have some analysis backing it up because my strategy was showing a sell. Also, part of the reason why I took that trade was simply because I missed out on a USD CAD trade. So there's that. And the other one I took was a GU trade. That GU trade I took was for a sell. So pretty much it was the same thing as your USD. The strategy was showing a sell, so I entered. The only thing that I didn't like about that trade was that I closed too early. Like I made my stops too early. Reason being was because so when I entered the next morning, I was up by like 30 pips, but then I made my stop loss too tight. Because the thing is that when I woke up and I checked the trade like 10 minutes after, and I went from being 30 pips in profit to like about 18 pips in profit, something around that. So I decided so I was a little fearful, so I put in a stop loss, but my stop was too tight. But also something I forgot was that during around the time of 8 to 10 p.m., I usually notice that the market is extremely volatile during that time. So the market just has drastic moves to up or downwards movements. Usually around after 10 a.m. to 12 is when the market finally cools down and finally finds the trends that is gonna end the day in. I forgot about that and made my stop too tight. And eventually I ended up getting stopped out, and also that day the pit ended up selling a lot more than when I got stopped out. Yeah, that's just a lesson learned. With this account, I'm not really trying to grow it from like where it's at right now to like 20k. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that would be pretty cool if I could do that, but the whole goal of this account is just to slowly grow it, learn from my mistakes, and just try to become a better trader as I go. So right now I'm actually looking at a couple of trades. So the first trade I'm looking at is the USD CAD. I'm not really sure if I'm going to enter this one simply due to the fact that it still needs to retrace a little more. Although it's dropped a decent amount on the RSI indicator, I still think it needs to drop a little more before I decide to enter. But if I see some movements, I still might enter that one. But that one is just still a big if. The USD CAD on the other hand, I might enter. As you can see, the EMAs are showing us a sell signal. Plus, we just now did below the midpoint of the RSI right here. So we're just gonna have to see. But along with that, we also have 3 black shadows, which is 1, 2, 3. If you don't know what that is, 3 black shadows is pretty much 3 consecutive days of bearish movements. And what that is also a sell signal. And if you also want, there's also an evening star right here with two other bearish confirmations. So to me, that kind of shows that we might start selling this pair again. But also at the end of the day, I'm still gonna try and take my time with this one and not rush into it. So USD JPY have actually started to correct a little bit. But now it hasn't gone down a significant amount, but the pair has been moving sideways for the past like week and a half. And that's we see the other side, the pair is dropped a decent amount. I don't think I'm really gonna enter this one. I'm gonna still keep an eye on it, but I don't think I'm gonna enter it. GJ on the other hand might be something I enter. As you can see right now, it's balancing on the 200 EMA. And I remember talking about this pair a couple of days ago, and how every time it went under the 200 EMA or close to it. I remember talking about this pair a long time ago that every time it got close to 200 EMA or below it, we had a big bullish movement. So we have it running around 200 EMA here, big bullish movement. We had a drop below it, big bullish movement. Another one right here, and we had this huge bullish movement. From past market movements, what this is telling me that is we might start to see a bullish move, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna wait for this one to play out, and I'm just gonna try and just wait this one out and see. If my strategy shows me a short-term entry, then I'm definitely gonna enter for buy, but that's if it shows me something. If it doesn't show me anything, I'm just gonna be patient and just see where the market's taking this period, because I don't want to enter and then only for me to get stopped out and then it drops like all the way below this zone right here, or this resistance level. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you like it, share it to friends if you need it. Leave a comment down below of any thoughts, questions, concerns, and I'll see you next time.